Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something huge, a major cultural shift that's happening all around us. It really feels like more and more people are looking for something deeper in their lives. And, this isn't just some passing trend. It points to something much more profound, a collective transformation. So what's really driving all of this? Let's get into it.
Just think about it for a second. We're living in this age of incredible progress. We've got instant access to all the information in the world, technology that connects us across the globe, and opportunities our grandparents could have only dreamed of. And yet, there's this nagging feeling so many of us have, right? A sense of being kind of disconnected, or maybe just directionless. So what is really going on here?
Well, this brings us right to the heart of the matter, what you could call the modern paradox. In a lot of ways, we're a tired generation, one that's caught between an amazing promise and a very, very different reality.
And this comparison just lays it all out. On the one hand, the promise of our century was supposed to be this limitless potential. But on the other hand, the reality for so many of us is just burnout. We're under this constant pressure to do more, achieve more, be more visible, project this perfect image of success. But the crazy thing is, that relentless chase seems to be what's pushing us further from ourselves, leaving a lot of us with this deep feeling of inner emptiness.
So, what pushes a person from just feeling that quiet exhaustion to actually actively searching for something else? Well, a lot of the time, this journey doesn't start with some gentle, calm decision. It starts with a breaking point.
These are the catalysts, the moments in life that force a full stop. It could be the shock of a sudden loss, or hitting that wall of professional burnout so hard you just can't go on. Or maybe it's just waking up one day with that unavoidable question screaming in your head. Is this really all there is? These tipping points are so crucial because they absolutely shatter the illusion that one more external thing, a promotion, a new car, whatever, is going to fix what feels broken on the inside.
And this right here, this is the fundamental shift. When the outside world stops giving you the answers, when all its promises start to ring hollow, there's really only one place left to look: inward. And this isn't just, a small change in your point of view. It's a complete reorientation of your entire life.
And once that inward turn happens, pretty much everything starts to change. It really begins with redefining what a good life even means. The old scorecards for success, they just start to lose their power. They're replaced by a totally new set of values.
Just look at this contrast. The old search was all about climbing that ladder, wasn't it? Chasing external success, status, being seen. But the new search is completely different. It's about prioritizing inner peace over getting likes and validation. It's choosing balance and meaning over just being visible. And it's about valuing simplicity and real human connection over just having more and more possessions.
This inward turn isn't just some abstract idea. It's backed up by really tangible, real-world practices. People are turning to tools like meditation and breathwork to just quiet all that external noise. They're making a point to reconnect with nature, to embrace simplicity, to declutter their lives and their minds. It's all about a move toward conscious living, about being truly present in your own life for a change.
Now, here's where it gets truly fascinating. This isn't just happening to a few people here and there in isolation. We are seeing this pattern emerge on a global scale. This individual journey is becoming part of something much, much bigger, a collective awakening.
Seriously, all around the world, people from every culture, every age group, every background, they're all starting to ask the exact same questions. Who am I, really? Why am I here? And how do I actually want to live my life? This shared questioning really suggests that we're all part of a much larger shift in human consciousness.
And the potential impact of this is just enormous. Think about it. When a critical mass of people starts to change their core values, it doesn't just affect their personal lives. It actually has the power to reshape the foundations of our entire society, from our economy and our education systems to the way we have relationships and our collective values as a whole.
And this brings us to our final, and maybe the most important idea of all. It is so easy to mistake this whole inward turn as some kind of retreat from the world, like people are just checking out. But that is not what's happening at all.
The key insight is this. Spiritual awakening is not an escape. It is a desire to connect more deeply with life. In other words, this whole modern search for meaning isn't about running away from the world's challenges. It's about wanting to engage with life more fully, more consciously, and way more authentically.
So this is where that individual desire for a meaningful life connects to the collective goal of creating a better world. People are waking up not just for themselves, but with this growing understanding that their own well-being is completely tied to the well-being of the planet and of the generations that are going to come after us.
And so we end with this question. And it's not just a question for philosophers, it's a question for every single one of us. As this wave of awakening keeps growing, it asks us to really consider our own part in it. It's a powerful and honestly a really hopeful thought to leave you with. If we are all waking up, then what kind of world are we waking up to create together?